Ghanaians are known to be very patient people. In fact, somebody I spoke with today told me that when you say Ghanaians are patient, you need to put very before the patient. That is, Ghanaians are very patient people. And this does not sit well with a Nigerian woman who recently went to Ghana for business. According to her, she feels that the Ghanaian traders lack the enthusiasm to make money. How true is this? Let's watch her video and then we come back.
Okay, so I'm back to my house right now. Let me rant a bit. So all these Ghanaians, I'm sorry to say this, you people don't even have business, is it business enthusiasm, or how will I even speak the English? You guys don't know how to do marketing. So I went into this store, want to get some stuff. You know, they were just looking at me. Guy, you go enter Nigeria store. Do you know how they're going to treat you? You will spend more than what you expected. You will spend. That's how you will book a ride, right? The driver will come to you, and when you enter the car, they won't even tell you, they won't even say anything like, hey madam, welcome, hello. They won't say anything, no. And when it's time for payment, you expect me to tip you? No, of course I'm gonna greet you. But I've noticed this stuff about them. They won't even say hello, they won't even say hi. They're all claiming big man, big this thing. I trust my people, and that's why they wouldn't even like any Nigeria doing same business with them in the same place, because guess what? We go pack the whole claims. So guys, if you know anyone that is into business, just try and talk to them and tell them, see, you have to carry this business on your head. This is what is feeding you and your family, or this is what you... I don't just know what to say anymore. You guys should just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you like, okay?
Wow, Mr. Onomoski had strong replies for her. Mr. Onomoski replied her, and according to him, in his own reply, Ghanaians are very patient people. They don't want you rushing them. They want to do things at their own pace. Well, in the comment section, let me know, do you think this is okay, or do you think Nigerians are always in a hurry, so they cannot, stand Ghanaians are patient? Let's listen to Mr. Onomoski and then we come back.
As a Nigerian living in Ghana, note this. Ghanaians are very, very patient people. They don't want you to rush them at all. They don't like Oreo. You see, Ghanaians, they are very, very patient. Even in the night when they go to the park, where they used to take trotro, you will see them, they will line up accordingly. They will do one logo line. When you come, you will ask, who is the last person? You will stand behind the last person. That's how Ghanaians live their life. But Nigeria, as the trotro they land, you will see people passing through the window. People, they jump past window, they enter trotro. You understand? Very, very hurry people. Nigerians love hurry. The Ghanaians, don't rush them. If you rush Ghanaian man, Ibo, if you are going to a Ghanaian shop to buy something, as far as she is locking the shop already, before you get there, not that she has finished locking the shop, that she's making an attempt to lock that shop. If you want to buy something of 10,000 Ghana cedis, he or she will never open that shop again. They are very patient people. They don't like hurry. You understand? Big up to Ghanaians. So Nigerians, note this. As a Nigerian living in Ghana, I want to tell you the difference between Ghana traffic lights and Nigeria traffic lights. You see that yellow light? In Nigeria, it means go faster so that you can beat the red light. But in Ghana, that yellow light means slow down so that you will not beat the red lights. Because if you beat that red light, Charlie, now cut you go. Especially those police that used to wear body cam. If those guys catch you, I'm sorry, straight to court. If you like, maybe Army General, you must go court. I'm telling you for real. I had a bitter experience with them some years back. This guy, they catch me, they try beg. I've seen maybe they will carry me, go MTT office. Then from there, one or two things you can easily tip them. I lie you, they're not grew. They give me paper, make I go court. As I go court. Before that, I was caught alongside a retired general in Ghana. Imagine retired general, they send them go court for traffic offense. I'm telling you, now God save me. Oh.
So the first time it was like, what? I'm in Africa? Like, pinch me right now? Like, what? The people are smiling, dancing, happy. The music are loud at 4 a.m. I was like, why? Why are you guys so happy? And that makes me realize, like, wow, how ignorant we are, like how small-minded we are. Like, these people doesn't have much, but they're so happy. And I won't say I'm running from my troubles come to Ghana, because Ghana won't save my troubles. My troubles will still be there. I'm coming for like the peace. I feel happy. I feel like, oh, I want to wake up every day. He helps me with the problems I have in my apartment. His mom cooked for us to make videos. His mom, if I went to do like a Cape Coast video, like they adapt me like their family. I was like, oh.
Ghana is one interesting country, I'm telling you. You just be at a bus stop waiting for Trotsky in peace. So someone will now just come and be like, sister, where do you know? And if you don't know and you answer them, that's the beginning of the conversation. Before you realize it, you guys are talking about bad roads, the government, and everything in between. And you know the interesting part? A Trotsky will now come. Assuming it's one space that is left in the Trotsky, they will now be like, Mpachome, yeah, too, saying, where do I know you from? Let me go, at least I was there before you. No, they will not allow you to go. They will just be like, me, yeah, too, why? Then, meanwhile, we are struggling for bus in the first place. Why? I understand that people are nice people, but why? Eh? Oh, and the ones that will allow you to go, they'll be like, okay, sister, bye-bye, you bet when you family. Eh?
No be lie. They say Ghanaians are nice people. I mean, you can make friends from anywhere. You can just be standing on your own, like this lady say. Somebody will just come in to say, hi, Alpha. Yeah, you don't take for here. Alpha, and before you know, I don't start to talk about bad roads. I don't start to talk about the economy. I don't start to talk about how much I buy tomato yesterday. But boss go come. When boss don't drop like this, the person will come meet you. Go tell you, say, we did two. You did two for year. Now, what it say, how can you say we are two? Where do I know you from? The one self will go even let you go. Self will say, sister, we'll meet again. We will meet for year. Do you have my number? I'm telling you, I've met a lot of Ghanaians like that in the same scenarios, especially at parties or in a nightclub. You will be best friends. In that club, you will dance together. But if you don't want to give them your number, they won't even ask. They'll say, yo, later, bro. That's it. But probably you might meet them again and you guys will exchange contacts. But Ghanaians, they don't force it. They don't really act desperate. They try their best to not act desperate. So anytime they want to act, they will think, would this be desperate? Oh, nah, let me not ask. I'm telling you that. Why is it that when you go to a Ghanaian airport, less people beg you for money compared to when you go to a Nigerian airport? Just do the math. The bottom line here is Ghanaians are just nice people. They love fun and happiness. They just like to have a simple conversation. Ghana is one of the countries where you see people that have friends that they have no connections with. I don't know if you understand. You see a banker has a friend that is a mason. That's where they do construction work. That's where they do pong pong. But now a friend and guy. They know they always talk, but once in a while you get where they meet each other, we say, how far? So let me know what you think in the comment section.
I'm very sure this was a huge cultural shock for this Nigerian lady. Obviously, here in Nigeria, when you go to the market, once you get into the shop, the sales boys or the sales girls are all over you, asking you what you want to buy. And to be sincere with you, I love that style of business. Why? Because if I walk into your shop and you're not all over me, or you're not attending to me, or you're not making me feel welcome in your shop, I might just buy one thing and go. Meanwhile, had it been you spoke to me better, I might end up buying 3 to 4 things. You understand? So that part he said Ghanaians take their time and they don't like people hurrying them is very, very true. I have a friend who went to Ghana recently and I sat her down to ask her these questions to be very, very sure. And she told me yes. In fact, she told me her experience. This one is one-on-one conversation. Just that I don't like bringing family and friends to my channel. I would have brought her here. But she said when she went to Ghana, Tamale to be precise, that she saw 4 government vehicles, these government SUVs. 2 went before the traffic lights turned yellow. Do you know that the remaining 2 SUVs had to wait as in they obeyed traffic lights. They waited until the light became green before they could move. The other two SUVs that went before the light became red had to wait for them at the front. I was shocked when I heard that. In fact, she said as a Nigerian, she was telling her taxi driver, or she used the Ghanaian taxi, that can't you follow the other lane? The guy said no, if he follows the other lane, that they are going to seize his taxi, and until he is done with his police issue or the whole case before he will be able to get that taxi back, or that he might end up never driving a taxi again in Ghana. I was like, wow. So all these things we talk about on social media, they're actually real. She said yes, that Ghanaians take their time, particularly when doing things. When the traffic light is red, everybody stays red, stays there. In fact, once it is yellow, many of the vehicles start stopping. But in Nigeria here, except they go to these highbrow areas where they have cameras, that is where the traffic light is yellow. You see people slowing down. No. But even in those highbrow areas that have cameras, people still flaunt that thing. So when she told me that, I was very, very shocked. She said everybody just maintained themselves at one lane, like at one lane. Nobody was trying to rigmarole, or they just waited. The part that actually got my attention was the part where she said those 4 government SUVs, that 2 went and the remaining 2 waited. It can never happen in Nigeria. Never. In fact, most times when we have traffic build up here and those government vehicles are coming, some of them even follow one way. If you doubt me, I'll put videos. Some of them even follow one way. Some will even, in fact, if there's a traffic jam, we pray that one government official will be passing by. You know why? It will help, you understand, soften the traffic. Because by the time those mopos come down, they try to clear the road. Those who are able to, rigmarole their way behind the government vehicles go faster. So that was a very, very huge cultural shock for that, my friend. And seeing this on social media, I just got to realize that many of these things we say here are not just fallacies. They are very, very, very correct. But like I said earlier, the fact or the part whereby someone comes into your shop and you don't welcome that person, I do not support that. But the part where you obey laws, you're not overly in a hurry to do things, I think I kind of, support that, because at the end, where are you rushing to? If you rush and flaunt traffic orders and you get involved in a ghastly accident, that place you're rushing to, you won't still go there. So guys, these are one of the 2 differences between Nigerians and Ghanaians. Nigerians, you're always in a hurry. Oh, we are always in a hurry. You cannot drive in Nigeria if you don't have shock absorber. The way they will be shouting at each other, come off here, you people, come off. Come off. You say, no, that is not how they do in Ghana. Oh. I say, hey, you mean you do not shout? Because you say, no, they don't do that. See here, guys, drop your opinions in the comment section, okay? I'm Delicious Army. Here it's Ghana Nigeria's craft for Kenya. And all the best related to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.